During my first year in the university, I had this colleague who hated her choice of course in the university. She had wanted to study medicine, but she was given admission to study biochemistry. She hated biochemistry. She kept on seeing herself as a medical doctor in the future. She made up her mind to apply for a change of course at the end of that school year. And in addition to that, she had put in for JAM to make sure that she met up with the cutoff point for medicine. At the end of that year, something happened. First, she still did not meet up the cutoff point for medicine. And two, because she was expecting to get a change of course to start over in medicine, she had paid no attention to her classwork in that first year in the biochemistry department. As a result of that, her scores were so low that she was denied the change of course. Out of anger and frustration, she dropped out. To this day, I don't know what became of her. Sometimes our greatest frustration is the unrealistic expectation that we have. When is an expectation unrealistic? When you are not able or not willing to put in the required work to make that expectation a reality. There is an adage that says, nothing works until you work it. There is nothing wrong with aspiring for something better. You cannot have a better future, as a matter of fact, if you cannot see it and expect it. But how do you navigate your way from where you are to the point of that greener pasture? That is where today comes in. Today is your only access. Today produces for you a better tomorrow, or it produces for you a bitter tomorrow. How so? Everything you need to make the most of life is already in your life right now, in seed form. That seed could be an idea, could be a skill, could be a talent. That seed could be a position you currently occupy. Your ability to recognize and cultivate your seeds is the starting point of a fulfilling life. Also, every living thing evolves through a mechanism. A house is built block by block. Food is eaten spoon by spoon. To enjoy sufficiency and happiness, you have to be willing to build. Building is an everyday discipline. That is why today is your most crucial resource. Today is your opportunity to do something that will end that negative trend that you don't like. Today is an opportunity to invest again in those relationships that have brought good to you so as to sustain them, to continue bringing good for you in the future. Today is that second chance that you have prayed for, an opportunity to correct what you did wrong in the near or distant past. Today also is that opportunity to begin that new thing that will make tomorrow better for you. Today is just too valuable to be wasted. I repeat, you cannot afford to let today slip through your fingers. Because once it is gone, it is gone. Whatsoever good you want to see in your future, today is your access to it. It goes without saying that what you do with today determines how you experience your tomorrow. If you maximize the value of your today, you will arrive at tomorrow stronger and better. On the other hand, if you don't engage today well, you cannot escape a bitter tomorrow. It's a law of life. My mother used to say, you can't cheat nature and get away with it. Today, I say, you can cheat nature in the short term, but you cannot win in the long term. And so, to make what you want happen and to stop what you don't want, you have to be conscious of what you do with your today. So how do you make today count? How do you make sure that today does not slip through your fingers? 3 things. 1, stop looking down on what you already have. There is an adage that says, a bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. Focus instead on making the most of what is already at hand, because what is at hand will lead you to what you want, which you don't have yet. Number 2, stop waiting for the big hit. Give your very best performance to the small hits, because they have a way of compounding effect and building your reputation. They prepare you to handle the big hits when they eventually come. But interestingly, if you are not faithful with the small hits, you will never get to ever have the big hits. And number 3, load your expectations with the cost implication in mind. Because until you can pay the price, you will never get the trophy. In summary, today is the most crucial resource you have working for you. Do not let anyone or anything hijack your today. It is all that you've got.